Protein powder, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese? Which one makes the best high-protein creamy? I gave all three the exact same mocha flavor, and my husband Life is tasting them blind a little bit later. Then we'll compare protein, calories, and cost to see whether the best tasting pint is also the best value. Hi, I'm Maria. Around here, we make desserts with better ingredients because we believe dessert can and should be a part of a healthy lifestyle. This experiment was inspired by Paul, one of our viewers who asked for more protein recipes. The ones we'll be making today are protein-forward frozen desserts, not traditional churned ice cream. And this is exactly where the Ninja Creami shines. It can turn lower fat, high protein ingredients into something that still feels like a treat. Let's get to mixing. All three recipes use the same allulose and non-fat milk powder. Allulose adds sweetness while helping the base freeze a little softer, and the milk powder adds dairy solids and body without adding more liquid. Let's start with the protein powder.
For the milk, I'm using Fairlife 2% milk, which has 13 grams of protein per cup. Add 1 1/4 cups. I like this protein powder by Flav City in vanilla cream. It packs 25 grams of protein and 10 grams of collagen. It also has a very clean ingredient list that fits my lifestyle. We'll use 1 full scoop. For the chocolate flavor, I'm using unsweetened raw cacao powder, 1 1/2 tablespoons. For extra milk solids, non-fat milk powder, 1 tablespoon. To sweeten this base and to lower the freezing point, a 1-to-1 allulose blend. The one I use has stevia and monk fruit. We'll use 1/4 cup. Espresso powder for the mocha flavor, 1 teaspoon. There's a lot of junk vanilla out there, so I choose a good quality vanilla bean paste. You can use extract as well, 1/2 teaspoon. And a pinch of fine sea salt. Mixing in these pints makes the immersion blender a no-brainer. Super easy, just blend all the ingredients until well mixed. So we know which is which, we'll add a quick sticky note. I wrote protein only, but I know this is the powder version.
Next, we'll do the yogurt creamy.
Greek yogurt has a ton of protein. This brand is also plain and non-fat. Let's add 1 cup to the pint. Same Fairlife milk, 1/2 cup for this one. 1 1/2 tablespoons unsweetened cacao powder. 1 teaspoon instant espresso powder. 1 tablespoon non-fat milk powder. 1/4 cup of the allulose blend. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. And a pinch of salt.
Finally, the cottage cheese, and full disclosure here, I'm not a fan of cottage cheese. I never have been. So this is the one that is going to be the one I'm going to be most curious about.
This cottage cheese is also low fat and packs quite a bit of protein. Let's add 1 cup to the pint. 1/2 cup Fairlife 2% milk. 1 1/2 tablespoons unsweetened cacao powder. 1 teaspoon instant espresso powder. 1 tablespoon non-fat milk powder. 1/4 cup of the allulose blend, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, and a pinch of salt. We'll put all these 3 pints in the freezer for 24 hours.
First up is the protein powder. All right, let's see how this turned out. I always get that wrong. Oh, let's look at the texture. Oh, it's nice and creamy. Very nice. So this is the protein powder. I'm gonna give it a taste and see what I think. I actually expect this one to perform well. Oh, it's really good. Fantastic. This is a wonderful machine. If I were to make this in my ice cream churner, the soft serve would be fine, but the minute that you put this in the freezer, it would freeze solid as a brick. Okay, next one up is the yogurt. One of the benefits of using allulose is that because it lowers the freezing point of the mixture. It should have made this base not freeze as hard. So I think that's why I'm only needing 1 spin instead of 2. I noticed that the last time that I made these with the strawberry, I only needed one spin. Aha. Let's see what we think of this yogurt version. The texture on this one's a little different. When you spread it together, it looks like it comes together. For some reason, this one seems a little less creamy than the protein powder, but we'll have to taste it and see. I don't think I want to respin on this, not until I try it. Let's see. Oh, I can totally tell this is yogurt. But it's good. I'm partial to the yogurt version only because I ate a lot of froyo growing up, so I like it. I think the creaminess is just fine. I don't think it needs another spin either. I think life will be able to tell that this one is yogurt. All right, next up, cottage cheese, my least favorite. What should be the one that surprises me the most? There's so many tips out there for the Ninja Creami, and I find that running it through the hot water is probably one of the best tips out there. All right, cottage cheese, here we go. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, this one is nice and creamy. Yep, just 1 spin for this one too. All right, here goes nothing. This is the cottage cheese. Oh, this is actually really good. I think it's been a mental block. Somehow cottage cheese and ice cream shouldn't live or exist in the same sentence or in the same space, but I can get behind this. After tasting all 3, I definitely have a favorite, but I'm not revealing it until Life chooses his. And now we are ready for the taste test. I'm gonna bring out my wonderful husband, Life, who I sometimes affectionately refer to as Hubs in some of the other videos. Come here, darling. Give me your hand. All right. So I'm going to give you 3 different tastes. One is a protein powder, one is a yogurt base, and one is a cottage cheese. I know.
Cheese.
See, I know, right? Cottage cheese and ice cream.
It's gonna take a lot of convincing to convince me of cottage cheese.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the first one. I know the last time you kind of needed a couple of tastes just so you can compare, but so this is the first one. Open up, say ah. What do you think? Texture?
That's nice. You said one's yogurt, one's cottage cheese, and one's
protein powder.
Protein powder. That one was probably yogurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
How's the texture though? Did you like does it feel creamy?
Yeah, not super creamy, but
Sweetness?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Sweet and subtle is good.
Chocolate taste come through?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. All right.
But it's a little sour. Nice and a little sour hint there.
Aha.
I think it's yogurt.
All right, that one's kind of a dead giveaway. All right, here is the second one. Open up, say ah, like a good boy. What do you think of that one?
That's creamier.
Okay.
That one I would say has protein powder in it.
Okay, well, wait till you try the third one. Texture-wise, though, good?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. See what you think about this third one, because that may change your mind.
That's very creamy, too. Now, that might be the protein one. But I'll tell you one thing, that no matter which one those are, if there was cottage cheese in there, I wouldn't know.
Out of the 3, do you have can you pick a favorite?
I like that last one.
That third one?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, let's take the blindfold.
Am I right?
You were definitely right.
Spot on.
You were definitely right on the yogurt. The tang, you just can't get away from the tang of yogurt. And to me, it was lighter than the other 3. The second one, you were correct. It was the protein. Bravo.
I had no idea.
But the third one is the cottage cheese. And you couldn't tell. I couldn't tell either. All right, so here's the final verdict. Taste. What was your favorite?
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese? I will have to say that protein was my favorite. How about texture?
Cottage cheese.
I agree with him. Cottage cheese. And the one that you would want to eat again.
For me, it's going to be, I'd eat either one, but I'm gonna go for that protein. So I'm gonna go for
Bigger bang for the buck,
Yeah.
protein. Now that we both have chosen based entirely on taste and texture, let's see what each one delivered nutritionally and whether our favorite was also the best value.
The protein powder comes in at the top with 47 grams of protein, followed by the Greek yogurt at 40 grams, and close behind is cottage cheese at 38 grams of protein. Calories are also interesting. Protein powder has the highest at almost 400 per pint. Greek yogurt sitting at the low end at just under 300, and cottage cheese just a bit higher at 323 calories. Let's look at cost per pint. The protein powder is the most expensive. This will depend on your protein powder. The brand I use is almost $3 per scoop. The Greek yogurt and cottage cheese are similar, but you sacrifice a bit of protein, but it's certainly a more affordable option. Depending what your goals are will determine which combination works best for your lifestyle. If protein is a priority, then 47 grams per pint, the protein powder is the best option. If low calorie is more important, then the Greek yogurt is the way to go. And if budget is a factor, then you can't go wrong with cottage cheese.
Also, if you're curious about how allulose and other sweeteners affect ice cream texture, I created a free downloadable guide. I will have that linked in the description below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more homemade desserts made with better ingredients, less sugar, and absolutely no sacrifice in flavor. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
If you love the idea of homemade ice cream made with better ingredients and less sugar, I have easy recipes on the channel that take about 30 minutes. You can watch them next.